Lee Rael's plan for revenge is slowly unfolding. We've confirmed from our last video that the role of her mother is from someone who also wants revenge. Her husband? He was part of the group that betrayed her father. Rael continues to weave an intricate plot to destroy LY Group from the inside, as she befriends Sora and gains her trust. But her former lawyer and now assemblyman, So Yun-pyong, has been doing some digging on his own. Finally gets her to reveal her identity and warns her about the path she's on, but ultimately wants to help her. But a recent revelation about Kang Yoon-gyum will change everything. With the help of So Yun-pyong, we find out that he is an illegitimate child, with his parents dying in some kind of car crash. Is the chairman plotting his own game of revenge? Rael now knows the chairman's secret vault, where all of the accounts are kept.
As Rael narrowly escapes being discovered, she learns from an old friend that Kang Yoon-gyum had also learned about Piazzolla's Bandinin, and that they had crossed each other's paths in the past. Now, the myth of the twin flames that Rael spoke of to Kang Yoon-gyum is closer and closer to their reality. Also, I'm sorry, does Soyeji also speak Spanish brilliantly? Let's hear that again.
Hola. Me gustaría hablar con la señora María.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Eve 3 and 4. This show is very, very intriguing.
Yes, it's getting very spicy, and we're starting to predict and starting to kind of articulate a few theories about the chairman himself. We find out that he's an illegitimate child, and there's pressure from his own family to produce an heir. He's not the heir, like he's not the number one son of the family, and so, you know, that kind of just brings a bunch of different thoughts in my head. Man, is he planning his own game of revenge? Like, his parents died in some kind of car crash. He found that in that Tango book while she was in his study, and there must be some kind of dubious things happening there.
We also see his reaction to Miss Jung's car accident as well, which kind of makes me think that he is at least thinking about, you know, who could possibly be doing these car accidents, taking care of people who seem to be involved with Kang Yoon-gyum.
And it's the vice chairman.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just something very, of course, he's a very crooked villain. He's the one person that I want stopped right away.
Speaking of the vice chairman or the vice president, Rael still cannot handle the sight or the presence of him, causing her to relapse with her self-harm, like hurting herself and even getting found out by Kang Yoon-gyum. And it kind of like endangers the plan that she has with her supposed mother, who is also someone who is looking to have revenge or to see the LY Group destroyed.
Yeah, everyone wants revenge at this point. I think Kang Yoon-gyum wants revenge. Yes. That mother wants revenge. The lawyer, I think, wants revenge. He has revealed himself, and now her identity is out there. He's always known, and he wants to help.
Of course, we know that the lawyer has a vendetta against the LY Group, but I think he's trying to go through the proper channels, and that's ultimately what he wants Rael to do, go through the proper channels. But she's already on this path. She's in too deep. She's in with Sora and the inner circle, and she's finding out so many things about the family. She has access to the house, and that's how she gets into the secret vault by way of Dabi, I think her name, Dabi. Yeah. And so like things are in full swing. Her plans are in motion. Seemingly, their plans have to adjust a little bit, knowing that Kang Yoon-gyum isn't exactly a legitimate heir to the LY Group.
In the previous video, we had predicted, and it's kind of obvious, that they're gonna fall in love at some point, right? There might be a love triangle between the lawyer and the two of them, but ultimately I think they're going to start planning and plotting together because they both want the same thing. That's probably as obvious as it can get, but like it's gonna get deeper. She's gonna have to learn how to manage her own feelings when she's around these people. Like she can't relapse anymore because, as you see in the preview for the next episode, which is episode 5, she is in there mingling with the powerful foes that she has had all this planned for. So what is she going to do? We see like a little bit of a sneak peek of her like planting some kind of bug underneath somebody's desk. That could be Kang Yoon-gyum, or that could be the vice chairman.
And I think our predictions with them falling in love comes mostly down to the myth of the twin flames that we learned about at the end of that episode, where they find out they had met each other before chasing down this Piazzolla's Bandinin. And so I think that eventually they are going to have genuine feelings for each other, and it's not going to be this kind of cat and mouse game of trying to use Kang Yoon-gyum to destroy LY Group. Eventually, I think that he is going to find out her ulterior motive, but they will be in too deep in each other. No, but they will be in too deep with their whole kind of embroiled relationship with each
And
other.
remember in the first episode, there was kind of like a news flash of like the mistress, and I think that's what's gonna happen really soon. I think in episode 5, you know, she tells him, "Let's go to the place for your wife's birthday where I want you to show up," and everything's gonna be staged where Sora finds out that they are having an affair. That's when it's gonna happen. That's what's happening in episode 5.
That would make sense because Korean dramas are famous for leading with the catalyst and then going back in time to show us what led to that point. But let us know what you guys think in the comment section below, what you think is going to happen in episode 5 and 6. That'll do it for our predictions for that episode as well. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to turn on notifications. But as always, this is where we're watching this Sunday. We'll see you guys next time.